You walked in just like the sun, breaking through what fear had done. No fireworks, no sudden sound, just my whole world turning around. Didn't know I was waiting there for a face I'd never dare. You were the first light cutting through my night, the kind of glow that doesn't blind, but stays quiet and kind. I didn't fall, I just arrived where love begins with first light. We didn't race, we didn't rush. It bloomed in silence, bloomed in trust. One touch, the room forgot to speak, but every silence still felt deep. And I knew in that first glance I never stood another chance. You were the first light cutting through my night, the kind of glow that doesn't blind, but stays quiet and kind. I didn't fall, I just arrived where love begins with first light. Where love begins with first light. We didn't race, we didn't rush. It bloomed in silence, bloomed in trust. One touch, the room forgot to speak, but every silence still felt deep. And I knew in that first glance I never stood another chance. Oh, you were the first light cutting through my night, the kind of glow that doesn't blind, but stays quiet and kind. I didn't fall, I just arrived where love begins with first light. Some loves explode then fade away, but yours was just the start of day. You were the first light, waking my closed life. Not loud, not fast, just right. You held me in the light. I found my way, not in the storm, but in the dawn where you were warm. Love begins with first light. Love begins with first light. Built a home in empty space, left the door in hope just in case. Years went by like falling rain, but no one came, just time and pain. But I still lit the porch each night, wishing love would find its light. You came when I stopped calling, when I forgot what love was worth. But you found a heart still beating underneath the quiet hurt. You were late, you were faded, for a heart that waited. I learned to dance without the song, to carry dreams that felt so wrong. But something in your voice that day told me not all the fades away. I didn't beg, I didn't chase, but you arrived with calm and grace. You came when I stopped calling, when I forgot what love was worth. But you found a heart still beating underneath the quiet hurt. You were late, you were faded, for a heart that waited. They said I dreamed too long alone, but now I know I waited home. You came when I stopped calling, when I forgot what love was worth. But you found a heart still beating underneath the quiet hurt. You were late, you were faded, for a heart that waited. They said I dreamed too long alone, but now I know I waited home. You came when I stopped calling, when I forgot what love was worth. But you found a heart still beating underneath the quiet hurt. You were late, you were faded, for a heart that waited. For a heart that waited. They said I dreamed too long alone, but now I know I waited home.
Paper skies, folded truths behind my lies. In ink I bled what I couldn't say, and hid it in a drawer each day. Every page was like a flame, burning soft beneath your name. These letters never sent held every word I meant. Too scared to let you see the mess you made of me. So I kept them in my chest, where my fears could rest. 1,000 I love yous you never knew. I whispered hope in every line, but sealed the guilt, left love behind. I feared you'd never write back true, so I wrote to shadows instead of you. I told the moon what I'd erase, but kept your voice in empty space. These letters never sent held every word I meant. Too scared to let you see the mess you made of me. So I kept them in my chest, where my fears could rest. 1,000 I love yous you never knew. Maybe love not said still grows in ink that time never knows. These letters never said held every word I meant. Too scared to let you see the mess you made of me. So I kept them in my chest, where my fears could rest. 1,000 I love yous you never knew. Maybe love not said still grows in ink that time never knows. These letters never sent were everything I've been. So you never see me cry or read the reasons why. Still I loved you with my pen, and I'd do it all again. 1,000 I love yous still waiting at the end. You hold my hand like it's a banner, say my name like it's a standard. You don't hide behind the crowd, you love me loud. In a world so shy with love, you rise above. You love me loud, in sunlight and in sound. You dance with me in streets where no one else dares speak. No hiding in the dark, you wear me on your heart. In a world so proud, you love me loud. Your touch is fearless, always near, like you're not afraid to disappear. They say I'm yours like it's a vow, and you love me now. No whispers, no disguise, just fire in your eyes. You love me loud, in sunlight and in sound. You dance with me in streets when no one else dares speak. No hiding in the dark, you wear me on your heart. In a world so proud, you love me loud. You're the voice in a quiet crowd, the reason I can stand out now. You love me loud, like thunder in a cloud. Even when I fade, you shout my name and stay. You love me brave and proud. You love me loud. And I've never felt more seen than in the noise of your love for me. You love me loud.
We meet where no names are spoken, where time feels quietly broken. You stand just close enough to feel, but never close enough to heal. The city hides our secret soul in shadows where we don't belong. We're just silhouettes in the rain, loving soft through window panes. We never touch, we never claim, but my soul still calls your name. No place, no time, no face remains, just silhouettes in the rain. We talk in glances, brief and low, pretending feelings never show. Your hand once brushed against my skin, and I still feel it deep within. You're the dream I never said, the voice that echoes in my head. We're just silhouettes in the rain. We talk in glances, brief and low, pretending feelings never show. Your hand once brushed against my skin, and I still feel it deep within. You're the dream I never said, the voice that echoes in my head. We're just silhouettes in the rain, loving soft through window panes. We never touch, we never claim, but my soul still calls your name. No place, no time, no face remains, just silhouettes in the rain. Silhouettes in the rain. or fireworks that people made. It was coffee cold, but made with care, and Sunday walks with windswept hair. Never needed perfect scenes, just gave me peace in in-betweens. It's in the smallest things you do, like humming while you tie your shoes, like waiting quiet in the storm. Your silence keeping my heart warm. It's not the diamonds, not the rings, it's love you show in smallest things. You never wrote a fancy line, but whispered truths that felt divine. A glance, a nod, a steady hand, you made me feel you understand. You didn't chase some grand ideal, you loved me slow, you loved me real. It's in the smallest things you do, like humming while you tie your shoes, like waiting quiet in the storm. Your silence keeping my heart warm. It's not the diamonds, not the rings, it's love you show in smallest things. Years may fade, the wild and bright, but I'll still see you in soft light. It's in the smallest things you do, like humming while you tie your shoes, like waiting quiet in the storm. Your silence keeping my heart warm. It's not the diamonds, not the rings, it's love you show in smallest things. Years may fade, the wild and bright, but I'll still see you in soft light. It's in the smallest things you do, like knowing when I need you to, like smiles you hide so I won't cry, and holding me without a why. It's not the world you have to bring, just keep your love in smallest things. And when the big days lose their shine, your smallest love is still all mine. Years may fade, the wild and bright, but I'll still see you in soft light. It's in the smallest things you do, like knowing when I need you to, like smiles you hide so I won't cry, and holding me without a why. It's not the world you have to bring, just keep your love in smallest things. And when the big days lose their shine, your smallest love is still all mine. And when the big days lose their shine, your smallest love is still all mine.
One day our hands will shake with time. Our steps will slow, but yours near mine. The mirror won't reflect us clear, but I'll still see you always near. When the seasons leave our skin, will your voice still call me in? When we're old and stories fade, will you still love the life we made? When my hair turns ghostly white, will your heart still hold me tight? Not for beauty, not for gold, but for the vow we still uphold. When we're old, you'll read to me though I forget the little names the day we met. But I will smile just from your tone, and somehow feel I'm not alone. And when I fail to speak your name, will you still love me just the same? When we're old and stories fade, will you still love the life we made? When my hair turns ghostly white, will your heart still hold me tight? Not for beauty, not for gold, but for the vow we still uphold when we're old. And if I'm gone before the light, just hold my hand one final night. When we're old and time lets go, I hope our hearts will always know that through the wrinkles, through the years, it's always been just love, not fear. Not for beauty, not for gold, but for the soul your soul still holds. And I'll still choose you